Hi, welcome to Yoga with Lucy. Today we've got a 15-minute balance practice. So we're going to start standing at the top of the mat, nice and tall. When you get there, bring your hands down by your sides. Turn your palms to face forward. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Check in with your feet. See if they're wide enough apart or if you need to widen or shorten your stance a little bit, just so that you can feel really nice and balanced and grounded here. Maybe you rock back and forth and then find that sweet spot in the middle where you feel really nice and grounded, where you feel like your feet are connected with the ground. You feel nice and tall and strong here. And we're focusing on this connection with the earth as we move into a balance practice. So whichever position you're in, we're focusing on the parts of the body that are in connection with the ground, making sure we've got that really strong connection, that strong, stable foundation to work from. Take a deep breath here. Take a big stretch, reaching the arms up overhead. And then bring the hands down to heart center. Bring your weight into your right leg, and we're going to lift the left knee. Doesn't matter how high up. Maybe it's quite high. Maybe your toes are close to the mat, and you might tap them down every so often, just to really find that balance, that strength in the right leg. You might keep a tiny little soft bend in the knee in the standing leg. And we're straight into it today, finding that balance, finding that connection with the earth, embracing the little wobbles that come along the way. And then we'll let that go. And we'll move over to the other side. So weight into the left leg and we're lifting the right knee. And again, this might be a small movement. You might keep your toes close to the ground or even gently touching the ground. Or you might lift the knee all the way up. Focusing on that connection with the earth. If you need to come in and out of this pose several times, it doesn't matter. We're just establishing that balance, that connection, that strength, and then let it go. Let's take a big stretch again, reaching up to the ceiling, and then we'll fold all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands or the fingertips, and we'll step the left foot back. Drop the back knee. Sweep the arms up. We're in a low lunge. So again, finding that connection with the ground, pressing the front foot and the top of the back foot into the ground, reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling. If you feel really wobbly here, you might walk the front foot out a little bit so you've got a slightly wider base. You don't want to be on a tightrope here. You want to be on train tracks. We're going to take a twist to the left. So bring right hand forward, left hand back. Inhale to bring it back up to center. Exhale to take a twist to the right. Inhale back up to center. Finding a rhythm with this. Exhaling to twist. Inhaling to reach up. Keep going to one side and then the other. All the while focusing on that connection, that stability. One more twist to the right. And And then we'll reach up to the ceiling. Bring the hands down to frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Left hand stays down on the mat, right hand reaches up to the ceiling for a twist. Looking up at that top hand, take a breath. And then right hand comes back down to the mat. Step the back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to rise up, reaching arms up overhead. Exhale to bring them down to heart center. Take a deep breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Hands or fingertips come down to the mat, step the right foot back. Gently lower the back knee. Find your balance here, find your foundation. When you're ready, reach the arms up. This time we're starting with a twist to the right. So left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to twist to the left. Inhale to reach up. Continuing that movement. And again, remember, if you feel really wobbly here, you might want to look at adjusting your stance. If you need to pause for a moment, pause, that's absolutely fine. And use the breath as a bit of an anchor here. So each movement is a breath, and that's what we're really focusing on. Inhale to reach up to the ceiling, and then bring the hands back down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Right hand or fingertips down to the mat, left hand reaches up to the ceiling for a twist. One breath here. Left hand comes back down, back foot steps forward, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause for a moment here, reconnecting with the breath. Let the hands drop by the sides, and also re-establishing that connection and that tall mountain stance. Find a focal point, something that you can fix your gaze on that's not going to move. And again, we'll bring the weight into the left leg and lift the right knee. Embracing the little wobbles, maybe you lift the knee a little bit higher this time. Breathe. If you need to come in and out, that's absolutely fine. We're building strength in that standing leg, and we're also building this connection and this balance. And then we'll let it go. Okay, weight into the right leg, lift the left knee. Hold in here for a moment, and then when you're ready, we're stepping that left foot to the back of the mat. Sweep the arms up. This time we're in a high lunge. Feel free to drop that back knee and do exactly the same as you did before in a low lunge. If you feel like you're okay here, if you feel like you can balance, even if it's a little bit wobbly, we'll stay here. We're taking a twist to the left. Inhaling to reach back up. Twist to the right. Inhale to reach back up. Keep moving with the breath. When we don't have that focal point because we're moving our head in this twist, let the breath be the focal point. Let's do one more on each side. Inhaling to reach back up. We're meeting back in that lunge, whether you've got your back knee lifted or lowered. We're holding here for a breath. And then we're bringing fingertips back down to the earth. If you've got your back knee lowered, lift it now, and we'll step the back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 deep breaths here. Reach up to the ceiling, take a really big stretch. Maybe take a slight back bend here. And then bring the hands down by the sides. Right knee lifts. Pause for a breath. When you're ready, send the right leg back, landing the toes down towards the back of the mat. Sweep the arms up. Again, you've got the option to drop that back knee nice and gently. Finding your foundation here, making sure you feel like you've got a nice solid base. And then we'll take a twist to the right. Inhale to reach back up. Twist to the left. Inhale, reach back up. Moving with the breath. If at any point you need to lower that back knee, feel free. Or if you've got the back knee lowered and you feel like you want to try this in a high lunge, come up now. And we'll do 1 on each side. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Float the fingertips down. If you've got the back knee lowered, lift it now. Step the back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Last little bit of balance here. So again, setting up, really pressing the feet down into the mat. You might lift all 10 toes, spread them wide, and then place them back down to really feel that connection. Soft bend in the knees here. Just the tiniest bend so you're not completely locked out in the knees. Standing up nice and tall, arms by the sides, mountain pose. Moving into tree pose, we're going to do it nice and slowly. We're going to find that focal point, that strength in the legs, that connection with the ground. And when you're ready, we're going to lift the right heel. Bring the right heel to the left ankle, so the knee is pointing outwards. If you've had enough balancing today, if you feel really wobbly and you want to stay here, feel free to stay here. If maybe you just play with kind of lifting and lowering the toes. If you want to bring this a bit higher up, you might bring foot to shin. You might take hold of the ankle and bring foot to thigh. Anywhere but pressing directly into the kneecap is fine here. And if you've got the foot on the leg, you want to create some resistance by pushing the foot into the leg, pushing the leg back into the foot. Maybe bringing hands together at heart center. Maybe they're out by your sides for balance. Or maybe you play with reaching them up towards the ceiling. Maybe if you feel really balanced, you start to sway gently from side to side, tree in the breeze. And when you found your balance and you stayed for a breath or two, doesn't matter if you've come in and out during that time. When you've found that, gently release with control and get ready to set up for the other side. So again, finding that connection, focusing on breathing, on a focal point, on that strength in the legs, and when you're ready, lift the left heel. Left heel to right ankle. Maybe staying here, Maybe just playing with lifting and lowering a little bit. Maybe bringing foot to shin. Maybe lifting it all the way up to the thigh. Pressing foot into leg, leg into foot. And again, anywhere on the leg is fine as long as you are not pressing directly into the knee. Nice and tall, strong in that standing leg. Maybe reaching the arms out and up. Maybe a little sway from side to side. Playing with balance here. It doesn't matter if you drop out and need to come in again. Maybe bringing hands to heart center. In your own time, with control, let it go. Coming back to mountain pose. Take a big stretch. Fold all the way down. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, step back to all fours and make your way from here to seated or to lying down, however you wish to close the practice. Getting yourself into a comfortable position, closing your eyes or lowering your gaze. And we'll close with some box breathing, continuing that theme of balance. So finding balance between the inhale and the exhale. We're breathing in for 4, holding for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. I'll talk you through 2 rounds. If you want to do more than that, feel free. If you want to continue with that after the video has ended, you can do. Let's all take a big inhale together. And then sigh out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Maybe continuing that at your own count. Maybe just letting your breathing return to its natural rhythm. Finding that ease in the breath, letting go of whatever tension you're holding on to. Gently opening your eyes, bringing some movement back into the body. Bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position if you're not already there. And bringing your hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.